Yes, we're back with another episode. We have two lovely ladies, Samira and Kizzy, and they're going to tell us about their occupation, previous occupation, and their outtake on life. Before we get into that, do not forget to like, subscribe and follow and share if you like this episode. So ladies, working in a jail, what's that like?
No 2 days are the same. They can be challenging.
Why did you want to work in a jail?
No particular reason. Not really.
Well, how did you come across the idea of working in a jail? Did you just...
No, just looking for a job.
And you just
And
said,
that came up and I just went for it.
Is it a boys' jail or
Yeah, it's a men's jail.
men's jail?
I'm female.
Yeah, used to work in a female as well.
Which is the worst to handle?
Women.
Women's.
Is it? Why?
Because women, it's more emotional. So you can be manipulated. We're also women, so...
They have a lot of cat fights.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so with those voices.
It's a lot more, what would I say, like gossip.
Yeah.
It's like vicious.
Yeah.
I think men, from what I understand, in the male estate, men are more respectful towards women.
Yes, they are.
So I think people have a misconception that you'll get attacked if you go to a male prison, but
No,
probably more worse in a
in
women's
a women's
prison.
prison, yeah.
Oh, so the women prisons will attack you?
Not even just, it's more like mouthy, the cat fights, the gossip.
They have a lot of verbal.
Yeah, and like little cliques and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know how women get?
Yeah.
Okay, so like as prisoners, men have that code, isn't it? No children, no women.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
So you're getting
which is true
You're
in
getting
a
looked
weird way.
after.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Why are you giving the screw? She's a good one. She is."
Yeah, no, if there's a situation, they would...
Tend to protect you.
Yes.
That's interesting. So I interviewed a woman jailer. Is that the correct term? And then she was saying how she got punched in the face by a male prisoner.
Yeah, not all of them are good, obviously, but...
And the other prisoners found out and they had to move him that night.
Yes.
Because he'll get attacked, yes,
there's
definitely.
there's really gonna, what do they call it? Make him a sieve or something.
Yeah.
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 Have you ever felt endangered?
No, never.
Before you got there, what was your mindset like to...
Oh my God, I was scared. Shit scared. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know anyone that's been to jail, never been to prison, haven't committed a crime. But it's a stereotype as well, because now that I've worked where I've worked, I can see how people end up the way they end up.
Yeah.
I can actually see how you can make that mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. And how would you say that?
Because like with car accidents, do you know what I mean? Like some people that have ended up in prison because they've just passed their test and they made like a little bit of a mistake,
Yeah.
like on a roundabout,
Yeah.
and someone ended up dead.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, you get what I mean? But that mistake put them behind bars. They're not a bad person, but it happened.
And then how do they deal with that? Do they become more of a criminal in the sense of being in jail? Or...
So the prison that I work at, it's a therapeutic prison. So they have to apply to get to that prison.
So you're a therapist?
I'm not a therapist, no.
Okay.
They have therapists within the wings.
It's a rehab.
It's rehab. So they have sessions. The whole, like, you get a number of 20 prisoners, and they have therapy sessions daily. And they speak their minds, and the officers sat round in the room and they listen to each other.
Oh, like in American movies?
Yes.
In the jail movies when
Yes.
they say...
I don't think in the female estate,
Not the female state.
I don't think it makes you more of a criminal
No.
because, I mean, they have education, they have work,
Yeah.
they have things that you can do that you can focus on while you're doing your time. But obviously, some people, it's like a revolving door, they're in and out. Do you know what I mean? It's not like in America. You know when you watch that TV program, what is it called? America's Most Dangerous Prisons
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that. I
No.
think the prisons here, like we're a lot more like you have dignity, like you treat people like with respect.
Yes.
You have to. You have no choice.
So that brings to mind a question is, do you agree with private prisons? Or do you think they should be run by the state?
That's a funny one because I've worked in a private prison.
Yeah.
And I've worked in a state prison. But I think the difference is like facilities and like money. So the private ones look better. Do you know what I mean? They have better facilities, and they have to prove themselves more to be able to keep the contract. So they have to do more. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So the state one, you don't have to prove yourself. You're not like fined on every mistake that you make.
Would you say there's a danger though of like with the American system where people are just arrested and judges are just throwing people in jail for anything because they want to fill their jails because they're invested in that private company?
Do you know what? I'm glad I don't live in America.
Exactly.
That's a bit controversial, but I am glad. It's crazy.
The whole sentencing thing is like
in the UK. I feel
100 years and all that.
Actually, it's fair, but it's not also fair because I don't think we get a chance to, like with some people, some certain individuals don't get to learn their lesson because a 26-week sentence and then just doing half of that.
Yeah.
What is that going to teach you?
No.
Okay, so they need to be hard. Well,
no, life should be life, isn't it?
No, I don't know. There is a balance,
I think
and I think we should.
Think that is.
I don't know, because everyone needs a chance to be rehabilitated, and
Fair
you know,
enough.
if they can get back into a life, give them the opportunity to. But then the one thing maybe murder.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for the interview, ladies, and we wish you
you.
well. We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.